need to take time to do the healthy things for ourselves and for our families. And so that's going back to the kid-like heart. We got to get back to the child.
So that's the Christmas past. So now we're in the present. And so when Oslo and I were talking, he said, well, guess what, Rick? Santa's going to be at the Downtown Athletic Club on Thursday night. And I'm going, well, dude, if somebody should know something about Christmas, wouldn't it be Santa?
I would hope.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Rick, how are you?
You should know, right?
Well,
Have I been a good boy this year?
Well, it's my job to keep you on the good list.
Oh, so I'm on the good list.
You're
Now,
on the good list.
What about Jonathan?
Jonathan, he's been good too. There's not really a naughty list. What there's a good naughty list, and then there's the real good luck people.
I think I'm on the good naughty list. I don't mind. I kind of like it. I think Oslo's for sure on the good naughty list.
Are you on the good naughty list?
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm on the fence.
Depending on how tonight
Yeah.
goes. Depending on what list you end up on.
So we're having this philosophical conversation because
okay.
as you can look at us, you can see that we're some of the smartest people in UT. We're deep, very deep.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Christmas doesn't feel the same anymore. Like when we were little kids, you didn't have to do anything and you just kind of enjoyed it. And then as parents are gone and things have changed and so he said, Onslow and I were having coffee yesterday. He's the manager here at the Downtown Athletic Club, and so he said he'd hired you, which I didn't know Santa was out for hire. But anyway, I guess if I'm out for hire, everybody's out for hire, right?
I got to make that extra money.
Yeah.
The rest.
Yeah, well, that. Hey, by the way, while we're here,
Yes.
is it true that Dancer is your favorite reindeer?
If I say that, the reindeer will not be happy. So I will let you know, though, that I do have some favorite ones, and I do have some other ones who we sort of get along. But, I do ask them, what are reindeer games? You know what they do? They just giggle and walk away.
So help us with Christmas present. How do we change?
How do we... Christmas is different as adults because we don't get to be magical about it anymore. We don't think that all this stuff is what it was, and we think the world has changed. But to tell you the truth, Rick, Christmas hasn't changed.
Really?
Not a bit.
Is it just us?
It's just you.
So it's
see, Christmas is still Christmas. Christmas is all the fun, all the magic, all the magnificence. It's just we get jaded. We get lost in all the commercialism, all the other things, and feel like, wow, I gotta go buy another present. I gotta go get this. And rush, go from party to party, or gotta get to work. And then there's the amount of money that has to come. But the true thing
Oslo, come here. Oslo, come here. No, come here. Because the sound is really loud in there.
Oh,
so I just want you over there. There you go. Okay.
So, what we really need to do is just think of what we want.
So
what
maybe
we care about.
Maybe that's what they mean by the trimmings at Christmas. Is we need to trim stuff out of our Christmas.
Right.
Is keep the stuff we want, but get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need.
Have some eggnog and cleanse.
I really like that idea. Oh wait, Jonathan already started. Jonathan, come back.
I already started my class.
Good. Because it takes a while. That's why we have a season of the holiday. Not just 1, 2, 3 days, but a season, because it's a season of caring, of love. As I tell people, if you want to be on anybody's nice list, especially mine, you just have to have kindness, understanding, and love in your heart. It's that simple.
I have a question for you,
Right,
because in our philosophical or quasi-philosophical discussion yesterday, one of the things that I'm curious about is you're working on this holiday season all year long with the elves and helpers. How do we do that 52 weeks out of the year instead of just
it's
periods of time?
This
How do
is
we
what we
take
were
care of
chatting about.
ourselves
Everybody
love each other.
You're right.
Everybody helps the homeless at Christmas time. Everybody feels like to make them feel better. And maybe we should start just not doing it for feeling, but doing it because it's the right thing to do. And taking care of one another. And you can look at the political spectrum right now and go, good Lord, maybe that's why it's hard this year to really get into Christmas. Maybe we need to just move on.
I believe what we really need to do is find our center. And that center will take us through the year. we always have those resolutions, and all those other little, I'm going to go and I'm going to get skinnier, and then they don't get skinnier and they
That
feel
never
bad.
works for you, does it?
No.
Because
no.
you kind of have a reputation. You're
I have
supposed to be a little belly boy.
But I have lost weight
and,
because
and he does,
cholesterol.
and he does work out at the Downtown Athletic
I do.
Club.
I do.
It's just that when Santa gets
all year long.
when Santa gets on the treadmill, all he does is do this. So he's not really, he's not really treading. He's just kind
Getting
of
in trim with the oldies.
We're on decline.
So go ahead with your thought before I digress the whole conversation here.
That the holiday season can last all year long if we allow ourselves to remember that we have to share. We forget to share. We forget to share our lives. We forget to share our time. We forget to share just being there. Rick, you do it really well. You do it every day, almost every day. I watch your show. I'm a big fan of your show.
Santa watches my show. Do you want a sponsorship, Santa?
Oh, yeah.
I can talk about
Yeah.
For a short little price, I can get you on You and the Elves and Mrs. Claus, and I can get the whole family on there.
We'll have to talk.
But this is Oslo's show.
do take payment
Enough
in.
about me.
This is not even about me. I wanted, after our coffee, I wanted to go to the source, so I decided,
That is what happened, you guys.
I can't
we were having
figure-
coffee yesterday. We just said, and I go, do you want to do a show and we can just kind of talk about this? Because I think people are feeling the same way. It's not just you and me. I mean, Jonathan's joining us. I think people we need to trim Christmas back.
I wanted to open up the dialogue about it because I couldn't.
How do we keep Christmas in our heart all the time?
So here's the thing I noticed that you guys do here at the DAC is you got like 8 parties going on or some darn thing, a party up here, a party over there. Mm-hmm. Is that kind of part of it, just people getting out and being in different situations than what they're normally in?
I like throwing a good party. I like to see people smile because I enjoy smiling.
Right.
And scientifically, if we want to get into the neuroscience,
here we see. This is what we do. This is how we get along. I know. This is people are going. Oh, good God! This is Rick.
Smiling has therapeutic value, and we know that one of the things that's really important to our health and wellness, one of the 4 legs of really being a healthy person, is finding ways of connecting to other human beings. So one of the things that I get a lot of joy out of is just seeing other people smile, because it makes it. I feel good smiling.
So then maybe what Santa was saying, that's Christmas for you, is to be focused less on all the gifts and garbage like that and start focusing on just doing that smile thing that you're good at.
There is an epiphany in this conversation going on.
Do you think?
Yes. I like
you guys,
that.
you're being part of something bigger than yourself. This is good stuff.
It's getting real right now.
I mean, it's getting real. It's getting real. This is Santa, Rick, and our guys, and Tom.
I'm kidding. You know what I want to do? I want to go ask some of the kids what they think.
Okay, so let's go ask Santa. Okay, let's go. Is that
So
where
I believe that is the future we're talking of.
So you guys, we have done Christmas past, we've done Christmas present, and now we're going to go show you the future of Christmas.
Oh, we should go see
So
this.
let's go find this. This is where we're headed. This is really fun. What a wacky show. This is the craziest thing I've ever. Honestly, this is like this
all
race.
came up
This
over
race says
coffee.
this is what happens when you drink coffee with Onslow. Don't ever do it. Okay, let me check.
Is there a line?
This could be some
That's it. Good. All right, guys. Good to see all of you. Do you want a picture? Do you have somebody here? Do you want to be in the picture? Okay. So how do you want to do this? You want to stand beside me or do you want to be on my lap? Oh, cool. You and I will stand. Ready? Now we'll think of prancing elves. How about that? Smile.
There you go. That's kind of it. There's the future right
All
there.
right, good job. You should. Here is, this is cool.
Remember when you were a kid,
Even
everyone
has
asked you what you wanted to be when you grow up?
Yeah. What did you say?
Go ahead, Rick. Just give us a second. We'll be right with you. Hey, Rick.
There. I haven't done this for a long time.
Yeah. So I know. I've been wondering where you've been.
I haven't been to Santa because I was a bad boy.
This is like confessional, you know.
This is like going to confessional.
Yeah.
So are you supposed to ask me something?
Well, I could.
You already
say-
know I was good, right?
I would not. Well, yes. Oh, definitely very good.
I was very good this year.
But it's okay, you know. He redeems himself. So, what would you really like in your heart for Christmas?
Okay, now this is the true story. I was just sitting here thinking about this, and I don't need anything. I mean, when you get to 58, I don't really need anything.
Really?
I just want, and I don't want peace on earth. I mean, it's not that I don't want peace on earth, but that's
Right.
such a corny answer. I just want peace. I just want to feel peace. And you know, do that thing that makes you, so every day you're kind of just thinking, that's what it's supposed to feel like. That's what it's supposed to be like. Where you're doing good things for people, for other folks, and
Enjoying it.
Yeah, and enjoying it, and making a living out
Not
of
doing it
time.
for the sake of what you can get, but
Right.
the joy of just sharing and giving.
And you know what? I would love to do more of this kind of stuff. I
So
mean,
would I.
weird stuff that nobody expects because they're going, what the hell? These kids are here. What the hell is he doing?
As a matter of fact, this weekend I'm going to be in a show up in Salem.
Are you? And then you got the North Pole. This kid,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at these kids. They're all going,
What's
why is
my
that
turn?
man
Why does
sitting
that guy
on his
get
lap?
So,
All right, Santa.
and you really want one of those toys too? You want a toy?
I want the doll.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, look, it's Dancer.
I know,
Oh,
my
that's
favorite.
so awesome.
My favorite.
His favorite.
Watch,
deer.
look, watch. You can make a dance. See?
You guys dance? That's Dancer the reindeer. They don't even know who I am, so they don't care. Thanks, Santa. Thanks for playing with us tonight. Too.
Oh, this is my pleasure. This is what I live for.
He is a classy Santa, isn't he? Okay, these kids are waiting, so I gotta get out of here.
Thank you.